Right, so rollers. So rollers, and we just have rollers. We might grab a tennis ball or a ball. So mum, you use your other ball, have your other ball nearby. So working on the neck, freeing up the jaw, freeing up the joint at the top here, working on the posture. So also when we're in a hurry, we kind of look down, and then that's weight on our neck too. So rubbing those legs, rub the outside of the legs with the ball of your hand, rub over the top of the legs, use the thumb on the inside, all the way down, let that back just round as you pull down towards your feet. Come back up with those hands, rub them down. Let the knees lift up as you lean forward, and slide those hands around the outside of the feet, fingertips in the arches. Ball of your hand on the top, pull those feet out. Use the thumb and turn those feet. And then put the thumb on the ball of the feet and turn them the other way. And then put the thumb on the top of the toe joint and turn those feet outward. Push those knees down, stretch through those armpits, and then pull those little toes towards you. Pull the second toe towards. Pull the middle toe towards, pull the fourth toe or the second toe towards, pull that big toe towards, and really pull that toe down. And then put the thumb on the top of the big toe, bend the knees, push that big toe away, push the second toes away, push the middle toe away, fourth toe away, little toe away. And then turn the soles of the feet towards each other, using the hands, thumb on the underneath, fingers on the top, and then thumb on the top, fingers underneath, and turn the feet away. Sit yourself up nice and tall, roll those shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Put the left hand on the right knee, right hand behind, lift and turn. Lifting the chin over this right shoulder, keeping the torso straight. Lift this chest up. Push off the backhand and turn. And then coming back round to the front. Left hand behind, right hand on the left knee, lift and turn the other way. Pushing off this hand, turning round to the left. Lift that chin, lift that chest, even weight on those seat bones. Back round to the front, hands under the thighs, roll the shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Pull with those hands to pull yourself onto your front bottom. Take the top of the head up to the sky. Bring those hands on the floor behind. I don't mind where your fingers are pointing. Push off those hands, squeeze those shoulders together. Bring that chin all the way up to the sky. Pull those knees down, point the toes, flex the feet. Point the toes, flex the feet. Take the feet right. Take the feet left. Relax the feet. Bring that chin into the chest, lifting the chest up still, keeping those shoulders together. Stretch through the back of the neck. Stretch through the back of the neck. Turn the eyes and the head so you look to the right side of the right leg. Keep that right shoulder back. Swing those eyes through the center. Turn them to the left side of the left leg. Keep that left shoulder back. Pull the right ear away from the right shoulder. Bring those eyes back to the center. Lift that chest up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Breathing in. Breathing out. Release those hands round. Rest them on the legs. And then slide your hands all the way forwards. And then pull on the feet so the spine comes straight. Chest up. Lift that chest up. So I'm holding my ankles, lifting my chest up. My knees have come a bit bent. And then bring yourself up to vertical. Bring your arms up in front. Breathing in and on the out breath. Right, going down to the floor, but we start at the bottom here. So we're going to push onto the tailbone. Keep the upper body straight. Push onto the tailbone. So mum, push that waist out backwards. Get that pelvis on the floor before you let your head go backwards. Pelvis goes down. waist goes down, shoulders down, head down, arms all the way overhead. Push that right hand away from that right foot, stretch that right side. Push that left hand away from the left foot and stretch that left side. Push both hands away from both feet, stretching both sides. Bring those hands up to the sky. Reach and push the hands up, flatten the back into the floor. Take those hands out wide back to the hands to the floor, lift that chest up, push the back of the head into the floor. So this is you, Helen, this is starting to be the neck. Push the back of the head into the floor. Now just wiggle the body so that I'm supported actually on my head and my tailbone. Shoulders are light, sliding those shoulders towards each other though. Breathing in. On the out breath, bring the palms together, flatten the back into the floor. Feel how that bends the neck. Feel how it actually is a bit straining. Breathing in. On the out breath, release those hands out wide. Lift that chest up. Push through the tailbone, lower back's lifted. Shoulders are soft on the ground, but my shoulder blades are parallel to the floor, they're flat. Pulling my shoulder blades towards each other behind my back. Breathe in. Breathe out, close the hands. Breathe in, open the hands. Lift the chest, breathe out, close the hands, flatten the back, push the shoulders into the ground. Breathe in, open the hands. Fill those ribs up with air, breathe out, close the hands. Breathe in, open the hands. Push the back of the head in the floor, slide those hands down towards your bum. Slide your fingers onto your bum, bend your knees up, breathing in. On the out breath, push off the elbows, come onto the head and really stretch that chest up, breathing in. Fingertips point to the ceiling, push off those elbows, push the back of the head in the floor, push the tailbone in the floor, stretch that chest. Breathing in, fill the lungs up with air and spread the ribs. Breathing out, push off those elbows, lift that breast up high. Imagine you've got a rope under your bra strap area, lifting you up to the ceiling. And then lower down to the ground. Bring that left knee in, bring that right knee in, bring the nose to the knees. Hug the nose to the knees and release. Breathing in. Breathing out, hug. Breathing in, release. Breathing out, hug. Breathing in, release. Push the right foot on the floor, put the left foot on the floor. Slide the fingers under the bum. Take the feet away from the bum a little bit so the knees 90 degrees. Soles of the feet still on the floor. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Fingertips up to the sky. Push those elbows into the floor. Push the back of the hand in the floor. Sorry, back of the head in the floor. Breathing in. Stretch these ribs. Lift that sternum up to the sky. Breathing out. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Breathing in. Fill those lungs up with air. Spread the ribs. Reach that breastbone high. Breathing out. Squeeze those shoulders together. One more. And then lower down to the ground. And then bring the left knee in, bring the right knee in, hug the nose to the knees. You'll feel the strain in the back because you've just been arching. And release. Hug those knees in and release. Hug those knees in and release. One more, feet on the floor, knees at 90 degrees. Keep the fingertips pointing to the sky. Breathing in, roll the shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Breathing out, push off those elbows, lift onto the back of the head, push the tailbone in the floor. Breathe in. Fill the lungs up with air, spread the ribs. Breathe out. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Lift that breastbone up high. One more big breath in. And then release down onto the ground. Take those legs out straight, take those arms out straight, flatten that back into the floor. Bring those hands up to the sky. Follow the hands off through the toes and roll yourself all the way up to sitting. Slide the hands all the way down towards those feet. Sit yourself up. Curling through that lower back, and then sit yourself up and grabbing your ball or your roller. So we've done a bit of loosening of the spine already, so it shouldn't be quite such a shock to go on the roller or the ball. So resting the device under our bottom ribs, breathing in, take hold of the head in the hands. Breathing out, open that chest over the roller, push the breastbone up, push the tailbone down. Breathing in, breathing out. Lift that head back up. Move that roller up a bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Open over the roller or ball. Lifting that head back up, sit back up. Move the roller or ball up a bit. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push the breastbone up, push the head down. Open. Make sure you're opening your neck. You're not keeping your neck at a bent angle. Push the back into the ball, lift yourself up. So at no point, so mum, push the back in the ball to lift. You're bending over the pressure point of the ball, not just moving your head forwards and backwards. Move the roller up a bit, breathing in. On the out breath, push that chest up into the sky, let the head fall back. Keeping that head down, rolling, so we're arched over the device. Rolling up, rolling down. Slowly down, slowly back. Lean slightly on the left side. Back to the center. Lean slightly on the right side. Back to center. Opening over the device. Take those arms out straight, take those legs out straight, reach and stretch. Bring those arms up to the sky, hands behind the head, lift that upper body up, bend your knees up and lift yourself off whatever it is you're on. Move that roller out of the way. Right. So up tall, legs out straight, hold behind the knees. Lift that chest up. Bring the back of the head back. Take the back of the head back. And sit up straight. Mum, can you turn your mat so your feet are closer to the screen than your head? At the moment, you've got to turn too far. So you should be angled, so you just have to turn your head a little bit rather than like that, where you've got to turn your head a lot. Okay. Right, so sitting up tall, have those knees a little soft, pull forward onto your front bottom, lift that chest up. Bring that right hand up, touch the nose with the hand. Right, your hand stays still. Pull your head away from your hand. Pull the back of your throat backwards. Pull the back of the head backwards. Don't move your body, you're moving the head and the neck. Pull the chin into the throat, into the neck, so you're pulling back. Now release and let your head be straight. Put the hand back on the nose by moving your hands. Move your hands towards your face. Hold your hand there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep the torso where it is and pull the chin into the throat. Pull that head backwards. Pull the chin down, Mum. Don't lift your chin up. Pulling back. Pulling the back of the head here. The base of the skull backwards. Really straining, pulling. Breathing in, breathing out. Release, let that head come straight. Bring the hand back to the nose. Move the hand, for the ball of the hand, the palm of your hand there. Breathe in. Breathe out, lift the chest up high, lift the top of the head up high. Breathing in. Breathe out, pull the chin into the throat, pull that head back again. Lift that chest up, push those seat bones in the ground, push the top of the head to the sky, pull that chin into the throat, pull the back of the head back. Pull, 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 and release to straight. Right, bring the hand back. So the point is, We're getting these muscles in the back of the head, the neck, to hold the head up straight. So you started with your hand here and your head here. Now your head is here. So it's bring the hands to the face, chest up, breathing in. Pull the chin into the throat. Pull that head backwards, back of the head back. Leave the hand where it is. Pull that head back. Pulling that chin into the throat, into the neck, back. Now release, let the head be straight. Right, put that hand back on the floor, 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 floor. Right, that's where your head lives. Okay, you've got to hold it there. Roll those shoulders up to your ears, down and back. Put your hands by your side on the floor. Push the balls of the hands into the floor. Squeeze those shoulders together. Right, that's where your shoulders live. Push those hands into the floor. Squeeze those shoulders together. Push the back of the head backwards. Bring the chin into the chest. Right, pushing those hands in the floor. Draw that core in and push that middle bottom down to the floor. Release those hands and let the seat bones live on the floor. Bring those arms up in front, keeping those shoulders where they are, so we're not slumping. Lean forwards, keeping those shoulders where they are. Lean forwards from your breastbone. Lean forwards from your tummy button, not your chin. Lean backwards, keeping the chest up, shoulders back. Mum, they should be in the same position. You've let them right round. Come back up to center. Put those hands back on the floor, balls of the hands. Right, my elbows are a bit bent. I'm going to push off my hands. So I'm pushing my hands down into the floor, lifting my body. Pulling those shoulders back, pull that chin into the chest, getting myself straight. Release the hands on the floor, bring those arms up in front. Don't let the shoulders round. Take those hands out wide. Bring those hands up to the sky. Take the hands down to the scarecrow position. Wide. Bring those hands back on the floor. Push off the balls that hang on. Your hands should be next to your bum, Mum, not behind you. Push up with the chest, push the hands into the floor, lift the chest up. Pull the back of the head back. Release the hands and sit on those seat bones. Bring those arms up in front. Breathing in. Breathing out, release the body. Lower that back all the way down to the ground. Lowering down. Bring those arms all the way overhead. Reach and stretch. Push that right hand away from the right foot. And then push that left hand away from the left foot. And then push both hands away from both feet. Push the back of the head in the floor. Shoulders are light on the ground. Shoulders down to the waist. Bring those arms up to the sky. Bring those hands by the side. Wiggle so that the back palms up. Back to the upper arm is on the floor. Draw in the core. Pull those lower ribs towards the floor, middle ribs, upper ribs. Small lift off the lower back. Breathing in. Breathing out. Slide that face over so the right ear comes to the ground. Breathing in, pushing the right ear on the floor. Breathing out, pushing that nose to the ground, pulling those shoulders to the ground. Breathing in. Breathing out. Open that mouth, open that jaw wide as you can. Release. Open that jaw as wide as you can. Release. Open that jaw as wide as you can. And stick that tongue out hard. Release. Lift that head back up to vertical. Push off those upper arms, turn the head round to the left. Push the left nostril down to the floor. Make sure those bottom ribs, middle ribs, top ribs are on the ground. Make sure there's a slight lift in that lower back. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push that nose down. Push that right shoulder on the floor. Open that jaw wide as you can. And release. Open the jaw as wide as you can. release. Open it wide as you can and stick your tongue out. And release. Lift that head back up so it's vertical. Feel how heavy your head is on the floor now. Just rock it side to side. Open your jaw as wide as you can. Take your right hand up, hook your fingertips over your teeth and pull your teeth down. And release. Put the hand back on the floor, palms up. Feel that jaw being looser. Move your jaw around. Okay, bring your arms up to the sky. Keep those shoulders on the ground. Bring those hands down to the floor, upper arm touching the ground. Squeeze those shoulders together, push the back of the head in the floor, push the tailbone in the floor, lift the spine away. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, we're going to lift our arms up, keeping the spine in this position. Keep the upper part, the back of the shoulder blades touching the ground. So that's how you have to be to move your arms in front of you. Feel how loose your neck is. Bring those hands down to the floor again. Now this time we're going to lift the hands up and let the spine hit the floor. And now rock the head and feel how it's tighter. Push those arms away up to the ceiling. Feel how there's more tension in the neck. Bring those hands back to the floor, palms up. Roll the shoulders up to the ears, slide them down. Wiggle so that the upper arms are on the ground, spine's removed from the floor. Draw the lower back towards the floor a little bit. Pull those bottom ribs down so they're not flaring up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Breathe in. Push the back of the head into the floor and then rock that neck. Feel how you've got a bigger range of motion. Feel how it's looser. Push those upper arms into the floor. Now bring those arms up into the sky. Bring the right knee in. Hug that right knee up towards the shoulder. Breathing in. On the out breath, bring that right knee across to the floor. Hook the toes around the left leg, straighten the left leg. Push that right hand away. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push that right knee to the floor. Follow the hip after the knee. Bring the tummy button to the sky. Bring the breastbone to the sky. Push the right shoulder away. Trying to get that right ear to the floor. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then release. Roll onto that left-hand side. Take hold of that right foot in the right hand. Let the left foot slide forward. Pull the pubic bone forward. Pull the tummy button tight. Pull the shoulder blades back. Push that foot in the hand. Lengthen. Push the foot in the hand. Let the shoulders stretch away from the ear. Let that knee go behind you. Pushing the foot and hand away behind. Clenching with the bum. Pushing that pubic bone forward. Breathing in. Breathing out, release. Let the foot and hand come closer to the bum. And then push the foot into the hand, lengthen. And then release and bring it back in. And then push the foot into the hand and lengthen. And then release and bring it back in. Roll over onto your back. Bring that knee into the armpit. Bring that knee over the body, push that right hand away, push the right knee down, bring the breastbone up. Breathing in, breathing out. Roll back on the back, bring that knee into the armpit. Turn that leg, bring the other leg in. Put that foot on the left knee, push that right knee away, hold it. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Push the knee into the hand, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push the knee into the hand. And then release, lengthen. Lengthen that foot, that knee away. Let go of that left leg, keep hold of the right. Pull the right leg over the body again. Right hand away, right knee to the floor, breastbone up, tummy button up. Turn through those ribs, lengthen that left leg, put that right ear to the floor. Breathing in, Breathing out, roll onto the back. Take those legs out straight, take those arms out straight. Breathing in. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, breathing out. Bring those hands up to the sky. Bring that left knee in, pull that left knee up towards the shoulders. Push that right knee away. Bring that left leg over the body. Push that left hand away. Take the left ear to the floor. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push that left arm away. Push the hip to the ground. Follow the hip after the knee. Tummy button to the sky, breastbone to the sky, shoulder after that hand. Roll onto this right hand side. Roll onto the right. Take hold of that left foot in that left hand. Take hold of the left foot in the left hand. Pull the pubic bone forward, clench with the bum. Push that foot into the hand. Lengthen that foot and hand away from you. Breathing in, breathing out. Clenching with the bum, pushing the foot and hand away. Breathing in, breathing out. Release the foot and hand towards the bum. And then lengthen the foot and hand away. And then release the foot and hand in. And then lengthen the foot and hand away. And then release, stretching. And then let go of that foot, roll back onto the back. Bring that knee back up into the shoulder. Push that right leg away, breathing in. On the out breath, bring the leg over the body. Left hand away, eyes left. Breastbone up, tummy button up, knee down. Breathing in, breathing out. Roll back onto the back. Bring the knee to the shoulder. Bring that right leg in. Put the left foot on the right knee. Push that left knee away. Hold that left knee away. Keep hold of this right knee. Keep hold of the foot on the knee. Breathing in. Breathing out. Holding this foot, holding this leg in this rotated position. Push that knee into the hand. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Breathing in. Breathing out. Release. Lengthen that knee away. Lengthen that knee away. And then release. Let go of the right leg. Keep the left leg in. Pull it up. Stretch through that groin. Pulling the leg away, left leg away from the right. And then pull that left leg all the way over the body, turn the eyes left, push that left shoulder to the floor, push the left knee to the floor. Breathing in on the out breath, hip after the knee, breastbone to the sky, tummy button to the sky, reach that hand. And then release. Roll back on the back. Take those legs out straight. Take those arms out straight, reach and stretch. Bring those hands all the way up to the sky. Roll yourself all the way up to sitting. Reach yourself all the way forwards towards those feet. Soften those knees. And then sitting yourself up nice and tall. Okay, swinging your legs around. Coming onto all fours. So coming up onto all fours. Hands are under the shoulders. Knees are under the hips, feet are level with the knees. Turn the inside of the elbows forward, engage those shoulders. Pull the knees away from each other on the mat without moving them, engage those glutes. Turn the tailbone down, pull the back up, bring the eyes down. Turn the tailbone up, bring the belly down, bring those eyes up. Breathing in. On the out breath, tailbone down, back up, eyes down. And then tailbone up, belly down, eyes up. Come into neutral. Take the right ear to the right hip. And then take the left ear to the left hip. Take the right ear to the right hip. And then take the left ear to the left hip. And then come back to center. Slide those hands forward, take that chest down to the floor. Put that chin on the floor, breathing in. On the out breath, push those armpits down. Stretch those hands forwards a bit, keeping those knees under the hips. Push those armpits down. Slide that body backwards, dragging those hands on the floor. Pulling the knees apart, lift yourself up onto all fours. Turn that tailbone down, push the back up, bring the eyes down. Turn the tailbone up, bring the belly down, bring those eyes up. Breathing in. On the out breath, arms forward, chest down. Chin to the floor, armpits to the ground, chest to the ground. Push those arms into the floor. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Slide that body backwards. Pulling those knees apart, bring yourself up onto all fours. Turn that tailbone down, push the back up. Turn that tailbone up, bring the back down. Come into neutral. Right ear to right hip. So twisting the body, mum. Eyes looking at the floor, eyes looking down. Come back to center, eyes look at the floor, down in between your hands. Your eyes stay looking at the floor, glide the body round so you take your left ear to the left hip, eyes looking down. You're curving your body, not just turning your head. Pulling the hip towards the ear. Come back to the center. Curve the body round to the right. So my eyes look straight down, that's better. Stretching, compressing one waist, stretching the other. And around to the other side, stretch through the hip on the right, compress the hip on the left. Back to center. Come down onto your elbows. Push that chest forward. Slide those knees out and come and lie on your tummy. Hands in that pitchfork position, forehead on the ground. Clench the bum, push the pubic bone in the floor, tighten the thighs, lengthen the legs. Draw the tummy in, roll those shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Legs, knees and feet are off the ground. Breathing in. On the out breath, lift the right leg up higher for 5, ease, 4, ease, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Now lift the left leg up for 5. Pubic bone stays on the ground. 4. Waist stays up. 3, 2, 1. Lift both legs up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those legs there. Push the forearms into the ground. Lift that chest up. Make sure the belly's lifted. And then release the chest down. Push the forearms in the ground, lift, squeeze those shoulder blades together. And release. You can have your toes resting on the floor if you want. Lift that chest up, but I want your bum engaged, tummy engaged, bum engaged. And release with the chest. Push those forearms in the ground, squeeze the shoulders, lift that upper body. And release. Push those forearms up into the ground, lift that upper body. And release. Push those forearms into the ground, lift that upper body. And release, let everything go. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Breathing in. On the out breath, clench the bum, push the pubic bone in the floor. Draw the tummy in, lift those legs and lengthen. Breathing in, lift the hand and forearm up and release. Hand and forearm up, release. Hand and forearm up, hold them there. Pulse those arms up for 5. Touch the elbow down. 4. Elbow down. 3. Elbow down. 2. 1. Hold them up high. Take those hands up wide like a scarecrow. Pulse those hands to the ceiling for 5. 4. Head on the ground. 3. Tummy lifted. 2. 1. Bring those hands round over your bum. Hold them together. Push those hands away. Holding them here. Lift those hands up for 5. 4. Head on the ground. 3. 2. 1. Rest the hands on the bum. Bring them back like a scarecrow. Pulse those hands up in the sky for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Bend those elbows. Let everything rest on the floor. So these ones where the forehead's on the ground and we're pulling those shoulders back are also relieving the neck. So clench the bum, push the pubic bone in the floor, draw the tummy in, lift those legs up off the ground, lift the hand and forearm up. Keep the elbow on the floor, pass the hand and forearm up higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Lift the whole arm up. Hand is trying to be higher than the elbow. Pass the arms up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push that forehead into the ground. Take those hands out wide. Lift those hands up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands round over your bum. Hold them together. Push them away. Now lift that head up off the ground, as if you've got a candle under your chin. Make sure your tummy's lifted. Pulse those hands up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both legs up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release everything down to the floor. Bring those hands, bend those elbows, bring the hands back into the pitchfork position. Breathing in, roll the shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Push the hands and forearms into the ground. Slide those hands down to the bottom ribs. Elbows in the sky, eyes to the floor. Push those hands so we come onto the thighs. Push those hands so we come on the knees. And then bum in the air and back into child pose. Stretch through those armpits. Pull the knees apart, come up onto all fours. Okay, turn sideways and lie on the ground. Put the underneath leg straight. Bring that top leg over, tuck it under the bottom leg. Take those hands away from you in front. Rest that head down. Breathing in. On the out breath, top arm all the way up, all the way over to the floor behind. Turn with those eyes, follow that arm. Stretch. Pull that shoulder to the floor. Feel the stretch through the chest. Feel the stretch through the front of that arm. Bring those arms back together. Open those arms apart. Bring those arms together. Open those arms apart. Bring those arms together. Open those arms apart. And then let those knees spin up to the sky. Roll onto your back. Wiggle your body through. Straighten that right leg. Bring those hands over to the right hand side, one on top of the other, and tuck the left foot under the right leg. Lengthen the body so your spine is parallel with the long side of the mat. Breathing in. On the out breath, bring that top arm all the way up, all the way over to the floor. Follow it with your eyes, Helen. Bring those hands all the way back together. Bring that top arm all the way over. Your eyes follow your hands so that you're really turning your neck, your chest, your lower back. Bring those hands back together. Bring that top arm all the way open. Good, well done. Bring those hands all the way back together. Bring those hands all the way open. Leave them there and let those knees roll up to the sky. Put those legs out straight. Bring those arms up in front. Roll that body all the way up to sitting. Reach all the way forward towards those feet. Haha, it turned you around. Reach all the way forward towards those feet. Pull yourself forward. Lift yourself up, sit up nice and tall. Okay. Grab your roller in again, and we're going to have it long ways on your mat. I bet Mum hasn't got her roller because she thinks she doesn't use it anymore. Oh, she does. Well done. Right, roller is long ways on the mat, and we're going to sit on the end of it. Okay, so we're going to do some core stuff. We're going to do some core stuff on the roller, opening the chest, engaging the core. So lie yourself back onto the roller. Right, so make sure that your tailbone is at the end, but your butt cheeks aren't hanging off, so you're still supported at your tailbone with the roller. Roll those shoulders up to the ears. Make sure your feet are equidistant from the center line. So you haven't got all the weight on one side, all on the other. Wiggle your head so the center of the base of the skull is touching the roller. Bring the chin into the chest a bit, so we push the back of the neck down a bit. And then make sure the roller is up through between the shoulder blades. Take those arms out wide. Push the fingers away. So your fingernails are on the ground, arms are straight. Feel the stretch. Feel the stretch through those arms. Bring those lower ribs into the roller. Bring the middle ribs, bring the upper ribs. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. This is how your spine should be. This is how your spine should be. Flatten that lower back. Arch that lower back. Keep those ribs on the ground. Mobilize that lower back. Flatten it. Arch it. Turning the pelvis, keeping the ribs still. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Flatten the lower back. Arch the lower back. Push those fingertips away so the tips of your fingernails are on the ground. I can feel the stretch through those forearms. Bring those hands up to the sky, keeping the shoulder blades touching the roller. Bring those hands out wide, squeeze those shoulder blades on the roller, touch the fingertips only on the floor so we keep the arms tense and lengthened. Bring those palms together, keeping the shoulder blades touching the roller. Your spine should be just off the roller through your ribs. But I want it parallel through those ribs, and the lower back is just slightly lifted so you can feel your core engaged. Bring those hands out wide, fingertips on the ground. Lengthen that right leg away. Feel the stretch through that hip flexor. Bring that right leg back in. Lengthen that left leg away. So you've got to use your tummy muscles to not fall over. Fingertips are touching the floor, but they're not supporting you. Bring that left leg back in. Engage your core as you do that. Take that right leg out straight. Feel that core getting stronger, drawing in like stopping yourself having a wee. Bring that right leg back in. No change in shape of the spine. Take that left leg out straight. So our neck gets overused when we wiggle our body around to support our head. Bring that left leg back in. So we've got to get those tummy muscles working more. Bring those hands to 45 degrees. Turn them over so you've got your palms down. Just fingertips touching the floor. Bring that right leg up. Take that right leg out straight, but not touching the ground. Feel the core engaged. Bring that right leg in. Take that right leg out straight. Bring that right leg in. Take that right leg out straight. Bring that right leg in. Put that right leg on the floor. Using those fingertips on the ground, lift the left leg up. Drawing in the core like you're stopping yourself having a wee. Extend that leg out straight. Feel how you have to engage the core harder. Bring that leg back in. Push that leg out straight. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Bring that leg back in. Push that leg out straight, clenching with the bum. Bring that leg back in. Bring the right leg off the floor as well. Both legs off the floor, holding in neutral. Push the back of the head into the roller. Squeeze those shoulders together. Spine is slightly lifted. Breathing in. Take that right leg out straight. Bring that right leg back in. Take that left leg out straight. Bring that left leg back in. Keep that spine in neutral so the ribs are all touching the roller. Lower back slightly lifted. Right leg out straight. Engage harder as you straighten. Bring it back in. Left leg out straight. Push the back of the head into the roller. Left leg back in. Right leg out straight. Right leg back in. Left leg out straight. Left leg back in. Keep those feet above the body. Yeah, stop the moving of the legs, just keeping the legs still. Bring that right hand up so it's above the chest, straight in the sky. Take that right hand back down onto the floor. Feel how the body wobbles. Lift that left arm straight up into the sky. Try not to put loads of weight on that right hand. Take that left arm down. Bring that right arm up into the sky. We're balancing, using the core. Take that right arm back down. Bring that left arm up into the sky. Take that left arm down. Bring that right arm up into the sky. Take that right arm overhead so it's in line with the spine. Hold it there. Take that left leg out straight. Bring that left leg in. Bring the right arm up into the sky. Put it back on the floor. Bring the left arm up into the sky. Take it out overhead. Push the back of the head into the roller. Draw in the core. Take the right leg out straight. Feel how you have to engage the core more. Bring the right leg in. Bring the left arm up. Take it back down to the floor. Bring that right arm up into the sky. Take the right leg out, right arm out. Bring that right arm in, bring the right leg in. This time take the diagonal. Left leg out, right arm out. Bring them back. Hands back on the floor. Other side. Left arm up in the sky. Left arm out, left leg out. Bring them back up. Left arm out, right leg out. Bring them back up. Hands back down on the floor. Take that right foot back on the floor. Take the left foot back on the floor. Bring those hands up to the sky. Bring both arms overhead. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Keep those shoulder blades on the roller. Make sure you haven't arched your back. Draw in your core. Bring both hands up to the sky. Take both hands overhead, keeping them strong. Feel how you have to use your tummy muscles to not flare your ribs up into the sky. Bring those hands back up. Take those hands back out like a scarecrow on the ground. Draw in the core, lift both feet up in the air, keep the knees bent. Draw in the core, lower both feet to the floor, knees bent, heels touch. Lift. Lower, keep that spine still. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Slide those feet out straight. Drawing in the core, keep those shoulder blades touching the roller. Keep that core strong, lower back slightly lifted. Bring that left arm up into the sky. Take that left arm down. Bring that right arm up into the sky. Take that right arm down, push the back of the head into the floor. Bring both legs bent back above the body. And then put both feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Breathing in, breathing out, flatten the spine into the roller. Bring those hands up in front of you. Chin into the chest and roll yourself up to sitting on the roller. Move that roller out of the way. Sit yourself on your mat. So feel the imprint of the roller on the spine. Hold behind your knees. Move your roller out of the way. Yeah. Hold behind your knees, let them lift up. Pull the chest up and forward. Feel the shape you've just had. Do not let that chest collapse. Sit up nice and tall, holding behind the thighs, pulling that chest up, breathing in. Take the hands just down by your bum. Push those hands in the floor, lift the tailbone so it's ever so light off the ground. So I'm pushing my hands down, my bum's off the floor. Wiggle your bum side to side. So you're pushing those shoulders away from the ears. Rest the bum on the ground and bend the elbows. Leave the shoulders away from the ears. Bring those hands up in front. Bring those hands all the way up to the sky. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Bring those hands all the way around, dust the floor. Bring them all the way up in the sky again. Breathing in, push those knees down towards the ground. Bring the toes to the nose. Breathing out, push those hands up high. Look up at them with your eyes. Breathing in. Breathing out, release those arms. Bring them all the way around, rest them on your legs. And roll your shoulders. Good. So just loosen that head side to side. Right hand on the left knee, left behind, quick turn that way, look over that shoulder. Swivel around the other way, left hand on right knee, turn from your tummy, lift from the stomach and turn. And then back round to the front. Well done.